Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Spiritual Practice. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I am so glad that you could join me this morning. I'm honored to have this time together to begin our days with a daily spiritual practice. Well, it's Friday, and on Friday, I always have a word for the week for you. And I think this word might surprise you this week. Our word for the week is laughter. And the meaning of the word laughter is the action or sound of laughing. I think we're in a time in the world, in our lives, that we could never imagine. And I think that our human minds have just lost all reference points. So I'd like to share a quote with you from Bob Newhart that might help you better understand why I think laughter is the word we should look at this week. Bob Newhart says, laughter gives us distance. It allows us to step back from an event, deal with it, and then move on. Our reading for this morning is from Dr. Linda McNamara's book, Alive with Spirit, and it is entitled, Laughing Along the Way. Dr. Linda writes, one of my favorite photographs caught my husband Mac and I in full laughter. What the camera didn't capture is why we were laughing. Just before I was to speak to a large group of people, I glanced down and discovered I had put on one black shoe and one blue shoe, and I had no time to change. Laughing with Mac made it okay to go ahead and do what I had to do. Having a sense of humor lets us have a new perspective, a way to be at peace with our circumstances. Laughter, like love, lifts us up beyond our current situation and opens us to a new perspective. There are reports that laughter has a power to heal us mind, body, and spirit. Everyone's spirit is one with the essence of God. It is from that spirit that joy emerges. Perhaps that's why the psalmist said, "You show me the path of your life, and in your presence is the fullness of joy." So if you want to experience the healing power of laughter, all you need do is release yourself into a sense of connection with spirit and other human beings. As we learn to take ourselves and our life experiences lightly, we will lightly discover the path of healing within us. And so this morning, as we go into our meditation, I'd like you to think about this statement. Today, I experienced joy at the center of my being. I do what is before me to do with a sense of connection with God and the people around me. I love that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. And so I invite you to gently close your eyes and just take that deep breath in. Just let your shoulders fall. Just truly relax into whatever's beneath you. Let it take your weight. Let it support you. Allow yourself to just let go and release all that stuff that your human mind just can't make sense of. Just let it all drift away into the nothingness from where it came. Just be right here, right now, with me, surrounded in love, deeply connected. You're feeling peaceful and calm, perfectly safe and serene. Just notice your body. Feel how it's opening, how it's relaxing, how it's just letting go. Allowing the body to be still and sitting with a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve, a sense of being complete and whole in this very moment. And know with me that you can create this feeling at any time. I invite you to take a few deep breaths in. Just let go of all that stuff. And now I invite you to notice your heart. Notice how open it is. Feel spirit filling it up. Feel the love pouring in. Allow it to just fill every atom of your being. And now I invite you to notice your heart. And send a smile to your heart. And say thank you for all the love that your heart has allowed you to send out to the world in this time of great need. And right now together, let's all send our love to the world. And know that as we send this love out into the world, it comes back to us, pressed down and overflowing. Just feel that love radiating out into all those places that love can uplift and bless, can comfort. And I invite you to let the silence take you deeper. And I ask you to affirm with me. Today I experience joy at the center of my being. I love that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. Today, I experience joy at the center of my being. I love that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. And so, as our journey comes to a close, we send great thanks to the universe for the opportunity to join together in daily spiritual practice, for the opportunity to reset, to just simply be, receive the wisdom, to open our hearts and allow our love to flow out to the world. And I remind you, our affirmation for today is, today I experience joy at the center of my being. I love that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. And I remind you again of our quote for today. Laughter gives us distance. It allows us to step back from an event and deal with it and move on. So I send you many blessings and much love. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next Wednesday for Points to Ponder.